discussion on how to boost your business career by using the psychology of influence and persuasion. Now, one of the largest, most powerful psychological principles is that if somebody likes you, or if they see you as a friendly, likable person who's similar to themselves, they're much more likely to be influenced by you. So what this means in career development is that if you go to a job interview and somebody sees you as, a very hard, passionate person, but your personality looks different from theirs, and it looks like you're using, you don't know the industry words, it seems like you're coming from a school without any experience. So I say, okay, that's great, let's keep in touch, maybe you should go talk to this person. Whereas if somebody interviews with you and they see themselves in you, like when they started their career, and they see you as similar to themselves, you're using all the words they use every day at work, you look like a very hardworking person who's done many internships or has work experience already, you're going to come off as much more similar and more powerful. So these are a few tips on how to maximize the power of liking within your own business career. So the first one is to remind them of their own struggle. Show them the process you've gone through, that you've gotten multiple internships and part-time jobs to build up your experience, that you've read many books in the area, that you've finished your degree, and kind of try to figure out where they went to school and what they did to get started in the industry, and then find similarities immediately for where you're at right now and what they did to get started. And they'll start seeing themselves a little bit more in you, and they're going to want to help you because you look like someone who is very similar and likable. Second is to make sure that you speak the language of the industry as much as possible. If you don't have time to really study the industry, at least go to the company's websites, get to know their products and service lines, and at least the keywords around how they operate and the benefits they provide. And that way you can drop in some of those keywords while you're speaking during the interview, and that's going to make you appear more similar and more educated about who they are and what they're doing. And the third tip is actually to try to become an expert on the area you want to work in before you even work there. So for example, maybe you have graduated from college and you're working part-time in a job, and you identify some industry that you want to work in within your business career. What you should do is start gathering contacts and obviously networking and being very proactive and building a spreadsheet of people you could meet with. But at the same time, subscribe to newsletters, subscribe to blogs, RSS feeds, connect with people over Twitter and Facebook in that industry and ask them for little bits of advice, and then read as many books as possible within that niche area of business so that you can move way up the learning curve on what keywords to use and what language to use and what challenges exist in the industry, on where the industry is going, on the competitive landscape, and what's driving customers from one business to another. So when you go interview with somebody, you can be very familiar with what's going on, and you can already seem like someone who's in the industry instead of being someone who literally has no experience or very little. You can look like someone who, although you don't have much experience, you're already an insider, and you can bet that the person hiring you is going to see themselves as an insider because they already work inside the industry. It's going to help you seem much more similar to themselves and much more likable because you'll seem like someone who's really done their homework. So I hope these tips help you within your business career. Again, the 3 tips were to basically remind them of their own struggle when they started their career, speak the language as much as possible, pay attention to keywords on their website, and then also gain as much specialized knowledge as possible within the field by reading books, blogs, and newsletters so you can really speak as a true insider in the industry instead of an outsider. So I hope you found these tips very powerful. Again, this is Richard Wilson from businesstraining.com, where you can earn master's level qualifications to make more money.